have wasted an hour and a half of my night.
Listen.
No, I will not.
Maybe I've wasted maybe 30 minutes of it since you didn't check the anime list.
What?
Therefore, you had to spend time doing your research while
That took all of 5 minutes.
Oh, you didn't look hard enough.
I looked plenty.
Oh, luckily for you, I've got a good list because you won't have anything.
I literally have 3. Which is what we normally. Okay, I normally have 3. You normally come out with like fucking a million.
I do indeed. I have a million again this year too.
We were planned to record at 8. Then you're like, I need a half hour. I'm like, all right, that's good. I was going to be 5 minutes late. I can wait a little bit longer. Then you're like, fuck it. I need another 30 minutes. Then you're like, I ran out of sauce.
Oh, first I needed 12 more minutes, and then I ran out of sauce.
Then you need, my mistake. 12 more minutes, and then you ran out of sauce. And it's now 9:25 by the time we started recording.
My spaghetti's still not done.
And it's not even done.
I didn't get to eat any. It's not done. I gotta go out and buy more sauce.
And I still have to edit the previous episode. All of which I could have done already if you had just informed me.
I did inform you as I found out.
Well, not clearly enough.
I was not counting on it to take 30 minutes to bring water to a boil.
Well, your California water must suck then.
It's too powerful for the heat, I guess.
It's all those toxins in the water.
I'm just sitting there waiting, and I look at my phone. I'm like, oh my god, it's 6, and my water still wasn't boiling.
God. Did you put a pot on the lid?
I did.
Or the lid on the pot?
Yeah.
The lid.
The lid, Patrick.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 114 of Your Ridiculous. My name is Luke. I am here with Wolf.
Whoa!
Expedited intro, because we're running behind.
Perhaps.
Last week we talked about... Oh. I had a different intro planned, and I've completely avoided it. Well, maybe we'll use that next time.
Next week.
Maybe. We'll see if I remember or not. I had a more pressing issue, which was to publicly shame you.
Oh, wow.
So that took precedence.
Well, you already did that anyways.
Yeah, that's why I forgot about the first one, because I had to do it. That took precedent over whatever I was planning on talking about. Last week, we talked about 1.6 update of Stardew Valley.
We sure did.
It was great.
It was a blast. You should have watched it, and you'd know.
Or listened, if you're listening. The person listening in their kitchen on their, Google, whatever.
Their Echo.
On their Echo in the kitchen. We know who you are. Shout out to you.
Yeah, you're committed to the bit.
A bit it is.
And, it's probably only, 1 or 2 of you, so you just know that's, your cool fun fact to tell your friends. Got an icebreaker or whatever.
That's right. They're doing it they're listening to us while they're doing the dishes. I gotta put something on. Might as well put the goods on.
Yeah, true.
This week, though, we're talking about spring anime of 2024.
Yeah!
All the stuff we're looking forward to.
That's right, we're...
Not a whole lot.
Maybe for you, you don't watch anything.
I watched all the things on my previous list. I recommended whatever that one that we talked about was that I can never remember.
Heavenly Delusion?
Yeah, that's right. No, not that one.
Oh.
The other one.
Summertime Rendering?
That's right. That's the one. One of our most popular episodes, actually.
True.
Thank you to me.
That sleeper hit that Disney locked in jail.
Ended up being a banger.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Since you have probably 12, why don't you start off?
Sure. I have three categories. I got anime to watch, anime to continue watching, and then honorable mentions. But I'll start,
as you always do.
I'll start with my anime to watch. First one on there is Tadaima Okaeri. It's a BL anime and is the first Omegaverse boys love anime.
You sure said a lot of things there.
Not a single word in your vocabulary. None of those words are in the Bible.
You're I had to check my headphones, making sure you're still coming through. Couldn't understand a fucking thing you just said.
So BL is short for boys love, so it's a gay anime. Omegaverse is an alternate universe that can be applied to anything, basically, where everyone could get pregnant, and it's loosely based on the wolf. The outdated wolf dynamics, alpha, omega, and beta.
Okay. Where is this on the page?
Where is it on the page? It's a little down.
Like how?
It's
What is it called again?
What is it? Tadaima Okairi, which is like hello, goodbye, or
Okay.
or I'm leaving. I'll be back soon. There's no
Okay.
direct translation for it, but where is it? Wow, it's low. It's down there.
That's often the case with foreign languages.
It's
though.
down by
At least
Vampire
when comparing to
Dormitory.
English.
Yeah, you're true.
Oh yeah. I was looking at that one. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Which, like, it seems very far down, but there's a lot of anime coming out this spring.
There are a lot. Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
There's 170 listed.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And I gotta watch it. I can't not watch it. The Omegaverse.
Yeah, this feels like a very you type of anime. I'll be honest. Feels like something you'd
Of
like.
all the things to adapt, they chose this.
It is. It's a bold choice.
Yeah, that's their child that they had.
That's. Yeah, they sure did. Interesting. I mean, the concept of any gender getting pregnant is not like the most unheard of thing, at least outside of human biology.
Yeah.
But inside of human biology, that's a bit harder to do.
This is like the niches of niche right here, and it made it into anime.
Listen, this is the lull season.
You're right.
I'm so right. How, you're definitely watching.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely.
How excited
I
are
am
you for
so immensely excited.
You can't, obviously the listeners can't see it, but Wolfie is beaming right now. They are like ear to ear with a smile right now.
I'm mocking it, but I'm so juiced for it.
I know you are. I can tell. I can tell. Like, it obviously sounds like a meme, but I know you're just like, this is gonna be one of the first things you can, anime that you can see. Which is
Forget everything else.
Funny. I know, right? Well, I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
You'll have to let me know how it is. If it's actually a banger, maybe I'll take it.
Yeah, if it would be good to the normal person, I'll wreck it to you.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Since we're right here, scooch over one to the left. Vampire Dormitory.
Oh, really?
No. This is so I didn't have a maybe list.
Mm-hmm.
But I read this description and it wasn't originally going to make my top 3. But since we're right here, I'm just going to call it out. It doesn't sound like the worst thing. So the story is that there's a very handsome or attractive guy that works at a store. He ends up getting fired and then goes to somewhere. I forget where they said. Another shop, I believe. Gets cut. The proprietor there, licks his hand.
As one does.
To clean it up, and then says your blood tastes disgusting. And then the guy ends up leaving. The original guy ends up leaving. And then later on, the protagonist somehow ends up about to fall off a roof. And the proprietor of the store catches him. Turns out he's a vampire.
All right.
And says, when I said your blood tastes disgusting, it's because you lack love in your life. You're not loved.
Double roasted.
Right. And so it says, I'll love you. You be my thrall because I can't drink female blood. It has to be you.
Right.
Or it has to be a guy. And so we'll do you and we'll get you some love in your life. And then the twist, it's actually a girl. It sounds pretty silly and ridiculous, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to be good. It could be completely terrible.
Yeah.
But the twists and the double roasts in the intro alone sounded pretty funny. So maybe I'll check it out. It might be awful.
I skimmed over this one because of the art style, but maybe I will check it out.
Yeah, it's not it's not my top 3, and I'm only talking about it now because we're right in the same page.
Right.
But it could be good. There's a lot of characters on it, and who doesn't love a vampire story?
True.
People
bitches love
Twilight era never ends. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Vampire Dormitory. I might check it out. I might give it a watch or two. We'll see how the first 2 episodes are.
All right.
You gotta give it at least 2 episodes.
Usually the rule is 3.
Yeah, but for mine it's 2 and we skip the intro.
You savage.
So that's kind of the rule there. If you want to know how to consume any type of show, not just anime, listeners, you watch 2 episodes minimum, no matter what length the episode is, and you always skip the intro.
You're missing out on so much info.
Right, but if you like it and you're going to watch more, episode 3 is when you watch the intro.
I don't.
Because you're going to... The intro always reveals too much stuff.
No.
Yes.
It reveals all it needs to.
It reveals too much stuff or things that are going to happen in different scenes. Like, they'll just take screenshots or stills or whatever, depending on the type of show or if it's an anime or whatever. And they'll show stuff that's going to happen. And I don't need to see that.
You're a freak menace.
I do it correctly, and all
wrong.
should follow in my wake. No, if I was wrong, Crunchyroll wouldn't have the skip anime or skip intro.
No.
Button. Same with Netflix.
No, they have it because
Netflix
they're schmucks.
No, they have it because you're supposed to skip the intro.
Corporate schmucks. You're gonna agree with corporate schmucks, you little fiend.
I'm doing the right thing.
Wrong thing. Consuming it as fast as possible.
No.
Missing out.
Consuming it at my own pace. I watch it once. I'm not missing anything.
You're missing everything.
You
have
watch it
switched
all.
up the pacing that is intended it to be viewed in.
Oh no, I'm gonna miss out on the extra 30 seconds of shit I've already
That's
seen.
right. It sets
I don't need
the
to see it
mood.
again. Yeah, I'll set you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Set you right into a wall. Set you into your grave. All right, what's your next one?
My next one is Sentai Daishikaku, or Go-Go Loser Ranger. Where is this on the list?
Oh.
Also fairly low down. Oh, actually, no, it's like halfway down. It's between... It's a bunch of Japanese names that I can't tell you. It's below Date A Live V.
Okay, I'll look for it.
It's about... I saw clips of it on Twitter, and it's like a parody of like Power Rangers, basically, except like the Power Rangers, they won, but they're kind of assholes. So instead of like just taking their W and moving on, they then captured all like the monsters that they beat in their past and put them in like an arena to like force them to perform for their fans to keep the like the shebang going, the Power Ranger thing going.
Where is this? What is this?
It's called Sentai Daishikaku, English name Go-Go Loser Ranger.
Okay,
and it's
I'll just search.
And there's like an X. It's
okay. I think I saw that one. Anyways, continue. I'll find it.
And you know, it just looks funny. I like me fucked up hero, quote unquote.
Oh, I did. This one almost made my list actually.
Ah.
I didn't think. I thought it sounded bad. I'll say it. But it might be that kind of good type of bad where you watch it anyways and you like it all the same.
Yeah.
Because it does look a bit silly.
Yeah, immensely. I thought it was something else when I saw it. I was like this preview for an anime I saw where like the guy, the Power Ranger, he falls in love with the villain.
Yeah.
And shenanigan ensues. But this is not that.
I also like that it's called the Nefarious Monster Army. Which is almost assuredly just the English translation.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. It's always good stuff.
NMA.
Yeah. Yeah, I did read this one. It almost made one of this. It's probably number 4 or 5.
This is a fucking Disney Plus one, too. It astounds me, the anime that Disney chooses.
It astounds me that Disney has anime at all.
Like, it's so off-brand for them. Period.
Right. It's so weird. Like, I also didn't know that, or didn't expect that they would ever have anything that's not their own.
Yeah. Tough out there.
Or even if it is like, maybe this is like a sub company that they like own, but is under a different name or something. I'm not sure. But it's still weird. I don't care how you twist it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. My next one is also right here.
Oh, perfect. Which one is it?
So, this is Jisan Basen Wakagaeru. Yeah, that one. Also known as Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again.
Oh, yeah. That's what's going to be my next one.
So, Oh, really? Okay. So, the books. So the I've been really into reading, like, I call them like feel good books or kind books, books that are like interesting in one way, but also like the whole part of it is it's like, yeah, it's just supposed to feel good while you're reading it. Not anime or manga, you cretins, actual books. All right, let's get that straight. My favorite book from last year was like a feel good book. My favorite one that I just finished reading a few days ago actually was another one like this. And this one, when I was reading the description, sounds super similar. So it's this old couple, soulmates, have been together forever. They're getting old, they're getting up there in age, they lived a happy life, they have a family. Suddenly they wake up again and they're young again.
Yeah.
And then they sort of, it sounds like they just explore what that's like again. They're still soulmates, they're still the same. It doesn't sound like that they ever like, split up and tried meeting different people.
Yeah.
They defy the expectations of the youngsters is the final sentence of the thing. It just sounds like a nice little slice of life, comforting anime.
It did, yeah, it does seem sweet.
Right? It seems sweet. The tags are comedy, romance, and supernatural. That's probably just whatever turned them young.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty nice. I like the little what's the cover art?
The cover art? Oh,
is that what it's called?
The cover art, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. It looks nice. So I'll probably this one I'm like pretty likely to check out.
Oh, nice.
It seems really nice. So, and everybody can use a little more positivity.
True.
Little feel good. So this one seems nice.
Yeah, I watch a lot of those, but I usually categorize them under like good trash because while they are like feel good and goofy, they're almost always like ecchi anime also.
That's also totally fine.
They just can't be separated.
I love some good trash. I'm totally. If this ends up being good trash, that's fine. If it also just ends up being like a feel good watch, also fine.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to like floor me or like, like alter my way of thinking or anything like that. It's not gonna like amaze me, but if it ends up just being something good to turn on, then that's good enough.
Yeah. All right. Next, I have Train to the End of the World. Japanese name Shumatsu Train Doka Eiku. This one's way down there. That's slightly above. Yeah. Oh, okay, perfect. I saw a trailer for this one also. I saw a clip of it, and then I sought out the trailer just to like make sure I was looking at the same thing. And it's like, it's that genre of like a post-apocalyptic media in like anime, except like the characters haven't quite fully accepted that they're in an apocalypse, so it comes off as really cute and moe. But clearly some pretty awful things are happening. And it's like, so posted to the world, this girl's best friend has just like randomly gone missing, I guess seeking a safe haven. There, in this case, it's Ikebukuro, aka the end of the world. And it's funny because Ikebukuro is kind of like a weed paradise. And so, yeah, they're trying to get there, figure out what happened to her friend, and maybe figure out what happened to the world along the way. Because, like, the world just ended and not everyone knows why. And they're like on this train. That's like, I guess they deemed that the safest way to travel across the world. It happens to work. And yeah.
Yeah, I read the description and accompanied with your own take on it. This kind of seems like a banger. I'll be honest.
I'm shocked. It's so low down there, but it's like there's just so many coming out this season.
Yeah, there's so many. There's a lot. But yeah, I could watch this.
Oh.
It seems pretty good. I like post-apocalyptic things as long as most of the time when it's not zombies. We've had enough of those. But any other thing, pretty good.
Like sometimes society just collapses.
That's also fine and desirable. Especially when the society is shit like it always is.
True.
But this one seems pretty cool. There's also a cute dog in it.
There is indeed.
So, what's not to love about that? I like that the tags are just adventure, though.
Yeah! Makes you suspicious of it, like in a good way.
Exactly, right? There's no, like, supernatural or like, I don't know, other tags, exactly. There's no fantasy tag, so it's not like... And there's no action tag. Like, you'd expect... Adventure is often categorized alongside action.
Yeah.
Because how do you have adventure without some sort of action? Obviously, this could just be, like... one tag and done. You know,
they're keeping it a secret.
Like, not everything. Right, exactly. Could be. Probably some level of adventure to the show, which is, but they want to sort of keep it on the DL.
Yeah.
That's the down low for you that may not know.
Yeah, there was one other anime I've watched in recent years that was like that. It had like no tags. It looked like a cute little Gat Moe thing, and it was dark. Took a turn. Even the opening changed after they like revealed it too. I'm like, oh wow, you really had me going.
They're pulling a Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah. All right, what do you have next?
Excuse me. My next one, I can actually say this one in Japanese.
Oh, let's go.
It's got one Japanese word. Bartender Kami no Glass.
Ah.
Also known as Bartender Glass of God. So, this one is about a bartender who's like peak bartender level, highest of the high, 10 out of 10, in working at a bar that you cannot find unless it wants to find you. And when the patrons of the bar walk in, the bartender decides, based on talking with them, what kind of drink that they should have. He decides what will console them, what will cheer them up, what will help them out, all that stuff. And it's super similar in part to my favorite book from last year. Part of the book was about a tea monk who lived a nomadic lifestyle, went around making tea brews for people that he talked to.
Ooh.
They would come up to him, talk to him for a bit, and then he would make them some tea that would help them out in some way, make them feel good, make them, clarity of mind or whatnot. But this one is like a much more modern version and also has a lot of mystery behind it. Like how is the bar so hidden, and it's not always there.
Right.
It's like a moving bar. And why is this seemingly the only guy that works there? Or at least, the top bartender there. Like how is he such a good bartender and all that stuff. So there's a lot of mystery to unfold.
That does look cool.
Which it I don't know. Yeah, it seems like my sort of thing. The tags are funny enough drama and gourmet.
Gourmet.
So I'm not exactly sure what to expect, but the description really has me interested. And I learned with Blue Lock that watching people at sort of the height of their like respected craft can be really enjoyable in an anime. Like watching all the people in Blue Lock, the soccer show we watched.
Yeah.
Watching them, they were obviously like, some of them were terrible, but compared to like the other people, right?
Yeah.
But even if they were bad, they were still really cool to watch.
The top 100 or whatever.
Right, exactly. The 100th compared to the number one seed was still interesting to watch most of the time.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is just like one bartender, but he's supposed to be the best. So that could be really interesting to watch. If this man breaks out all with like a bunch of action-y, like mixing and all that stuff, and like, really goes ham, it could be really cool.
That is true. I hope the animators gave love to the drink mixing.
Right, exactly. If they did, then the show would be pretty good, I bet. But there's a lot of... It definitely looks like a drama. It looks like a 1980s drama. So I'm excited for it, but we'll see.
All right. Up next, you scroll down from where you are. There is Tonari no Yokai-san, which it's another... maybe accidental comedy, but it was very funny, the clip I saw. Slice of life, and it's supernatural. It's about these girls. They come across, like, this town where everyone is just, like, turning into nekomata, which is, like, animal people. Like, they get the cat ears. They're anthropomorphic animals. It's Zootopia.
Ah, great. Love that movie.
And since they were human, they're, like, caught in between, like, being animal and being human. Sometimes they, like, revert back into being, like, full feral animals, and so they stop being civilized. And they're trying to figure out what happened, why, that they can reverse it. And the girls who they're outsiders, they come to this town, they're slowly being affected by whatever's happening too, so they're also turning into animals. So there's a deadline on figuring this out.
I thought I had it. What's the English one called?
Oh, it's Tonari no Yokai-san. No English translation. Right next to High Speed at 12.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I checked this one out. This guy has a fucking cab for a bus head?
Cab for a bus head.
Or a cat. Shit.
I don't even know what you were trying to say.
You know what I meant. Nobody would have noticed if you didn't say anything.
I think everyone had noticed.
No one would have noticed. Is that Lady Bald?
Let me zoom in.
In the top right.
Oh, I think that's a hat.
Oh, it's a hat. It's almost like a yarmulke.
Yeah. Unless.
What is it with you and anthropomorphic animals?
Listen, I don't know. Maybe they should stop making such good anime about them.
Well, the most recent one, maybe not even recent. Odd Taxi.
No, but it was just so good.
That one, well, you know.
You know.
I didn't finish it.
You're a loss.
You know me. This one does seem kind of cool. I could get into this.
Yeah.
It's like okay, it's gonna sound silly, the comparison, but I immediately went to you're already like enough of my shit. I immediately thought of what's the Ghibli movie? Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Because the humans turn into different things.
Yeah.
So obviously it's probably nothing like that, but as a normie, that's what I thought of.
That's fair.
So this is another one I could watch. It could be interesting.
Nice. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it plays out.
Oh yeah, let me know. The 20-year-old cat Buchio suddenly evolves into a Nekomata. What a description.
As one does. Sudden evolution.
Oh yeah, that's just that the next stage of life. Can't wait for that. Why don't you go? Why don't you do another?
All right, was that all yours?
No, I got one. I got more, but you have more than me.
I got the next category was anime to continue watching, which is they're like continuing anime.
Yeah, I know.
Not for you.
Oh, okay. Audience, now you're familiar too.
The biggest one, it's actually right at the top. Konosuba Season 3. It's one of those isekai animes, but it was the first to parody the genre, and it did it the best, and it did it well, and it's great. It got a spin-off 2 seasons ago about Megumin. That was great. Now it's back. It got a movie, and now it's back for more for Season 3.
Wow.
It follows Kazuya and his band of misfits who are completely incompetent, but they make it work anyways.
Wow, just like you and
exactly.
Sounds interesting.
You should definitely watch it.
Listen, it's already in Season 3. I don't have the commitment for that kind of thing.
You gotta commit, Lucas. It's so good.
I can never do it. You know me.
Got nothing better to watch.
I got stuff I've already watched to rewatch.
What? Stop rewatching stuff.
Yeah, but see, I don't need the closure of finishing the show if I already know how it's going to end.
You are a menace.
What was this? This was on your definitely gonna watch, or
definitely gonna watch?
Yeah, definitely gonna watch. All right, what else you got?
And then the next two that I'll maybe watch. I don't even have much to say about them, but there's Jobless Reincarnation Season 2, which I only got to watch the first episode of the first season, but people talked about it so much. I saw a lot of what happened. So I'll probably watch both of those this season. And then there's My Hero Academia Season 7, which is I've already watched so many seasons, I might as well watch the rest.
Might as well watch the rest. Yeah, that's I saw that one on the list, actually. I never watched that.
It's okay. It
seems like it would just be okay.
It's kind of slacking that last season, but it ended off on a bang. But I've been seeing spoilers because, escapable on TikTok, and it looks like it's picking up again.
Of course. Okay. Yeah, once I started watching, anime and stuff, that was obviously one that everybody recommends.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, this and what's the one I don't
Demon
like?
Slayer?
Demon Slayer. They both seemed... Demon Slayer at least looks good. This one doesn't even look that good.
Yeah, doesn't look great.
It kind of looks mid, I'll be honest.
The manga looks great. It's not being adapted very well. Artistically, at least.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not speaking to the actual show content.
Yeah.
Just this adaptation, like, it looks a bit mid.
There was before we move on, one of the like the people who work on these animes, they're on Twitter, and sometimes they post their cuts like before they're like edited into the show. And someone posted one of their cuts of like Toga transforming and doing a battle thing, and like the initial cut was super good, well animated and everything. And then you look at and it's like they like removed all of that to do a bunch of like still images. I don't know what I'd do.
They probably ran out of time for the show.
That's devastating.
For the episode.
All that work erased.
Yeah, it's terrible. They gotta make room for all the other stuff.
All that narration.
So all right, so this one I was hesitant about.
Ooh.
Because I'm not. It could be just completely terrible. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it in Japanese. I'm not going to try. The English version is, I can't even say it. Mission Yozakura Family.
Mission? How far down is that?
So it's Yozakura-san chi no Daisekusen. Gotta let you find it for a second.
Oh.
Essentially, protagonist's family ends up dead. Decides to marry his lifelong best friend. He gets indoctrinated to the family and learns that the family is all made up of spies.
Okay. You and your spy content.
I know, right? And it's the head of the world's strongest family of spies, what they said. And so basically it sounded a lot like Scott Pilgrim, where he has to defeat the evil exes. That's essentially the gist I got. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
He basically has to train with all the family members to become the best spy. To not only protect his wife, but also, I think, to defeat the brother who is super protective over her.
Oh, so he's a siscon.
Well,
inescapable.
Yeah, probably. Which again, maybe it's terrible. Maybe I'll watch one episode. However, they all like specialize in different things, and they're all like, they all have special powers from their respective family members, from the bloodline of, it all dates back to the classic Edo era. And so they all came together and became this like the most powerful spy family.
Pretty cool.
Could be cool. Like, the premise is cool. Unsure if it really pans out. Maybe it's terrible. But I'm interested in at least giving it a shot, because the premise is cool.
Let's see how they execute it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's executed poorly, then them's the ropes. But the premise is cool, and who doesn't love a good spy story?
True. You love them, clearly.
I do. Listen, I think they're cool. But we'll see. This one may or may not be a good spy story. But yeah, that's the one.
Nice. Then I have.
That was my. I was just gonna say that was my topper. That was my final one.
Big list. I got 3 audible mentions to wrap us up.
All right, hit me.
I got the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc, which I wasn't that impressed with Demon Slayer last year, last season, whatever. But I've watched so much, I might as well see it to the end.
Of course. I mean, that's fair. I can respect that. It might be mid, but at least you're doing your due diligence and finishing.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's Black Butler, public school arc, which I probably won't watch, but I am shocked to see a continuation of Black Butler in our year of 2024.
I saw that on the list and started reading it, and then I stopped.
Tell me why you stopped.
I just didn't want to continue reading it.
I bet.
I'm like, not only along with the name, I started reading it, and I'm like, I don't think this is for me.
It's something. It is.
I don't think this is for anyone.
It is a product of its time, and I can't believe they're coming back to it.
It sounds like it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be something I'm gonna watch.
It was like the anime when I was in like early middle school and everyone loved it, everyone watched it, and now we're like, oh.
I bet. Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're dealing with the ramifications of the past.
Now we comprehend what it's really about. We're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have read that as children.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And finally, I have Laid Back Camp Season 3. And it's just like, it's another...
Oh, I saw that one too.
Like, cozy, feel-good anime with, like, not a whole lot... Not to say it's not like there's not substance, as the characters, they go on their arc, but it's like...
Right.
It's something you eat dinner to.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually read it and almost, like, was going to talk about it similarly to Vampire, whatever I said it was. I don't remember the name of the original one I was talking about. But I'm like... Well, then I saw it was season 3. I'm like, oh, well, there's no point because I haven't seen season 1 or 2.
Too far back.
So I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm glad you mentioned it.
Yeah. The anime connoisseur keeping up for us.
It does seem cozy. It seems like something it definitely seems like something that's good to put on, like, on your second monitor.
Yeah.
Right?
Now that dubs are actually good, I actually can put it on the second monitor.
True. Dungeon Messy's on the list, by the way.
Oh, yeah, naturally, of course.
Yeah, what was it? The cover art not gives away, but is quite revealing.
Wait, let me see it. I haven't seen the cover art.
Of many things, a lot of stuff. I'm not going to zoom in, but...
Oh, where is it? Oh, there's so many anime on this list.
TV continuing.
It's probably scrolled right
past
past it.
Next to One Piece.
Oh.
It's like halfway down the
page. There it is. Right? You know what? Maybe it does reveal a little too much.
A little too much.
Just a little.
Just a little.
If you had seen this cover, you probably wouldn't have questioned the painting episode.
If I had seen this cover, I probably wouldn't watch the show. I'm gonna be real. This does not seem like a cover of anything that I would enjoy. At all. Like, 100%
I don't even know.
It's
wrong. That's wrong. The vibe is off.
It's completely not evocative of what the show actually is. This is like the cover art that you put for like season finale. Yeah. But only that one episode, right?
Not the rest.
Yeah, not any of the rest of the seasons.
I wonder where all these characters are.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna... I don't want to zoom in. I'm just looking at it from the zoomed out version.
That's fair.
Oh, another gourmet tag.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just... anime with food in it.
It's probably... Yeah, it's literally probably just anything food or beverage related. All right, that about wraps up. You have anything else?
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That wraps it up.
Yeah, that sure does wrap it up. Nice. How would you rate this season compared to, like, previous seasons?
I think it's an okay season. It's got a lot, and so
it does have a lot.
And it's like it's got so much. There's nothing like really particularly standing out except for like there's Dungeon Meshi, but that technically started last season. There's Konosuba, which I'm sure everyone is gonna watch.
Yeah. Do you think that? I know it's obviously it doesn't like exactly correlate this way, but it's sort of going towards quantity over quality. Yeah.
There's actually a lot. I skimmed over a lot because it just looked like more isekai trash, more derivative isekais.
There were sure one of them, by the way, not very far down. Kaiju 8 Goo.
Oh yeah.
Literally seems like a combination of. Oh, what's that depressing one that I don't... Attack on Titan and Evangelion. It literally reads exactly like a combination of both of those. There's kaijus, and then the kaiju big monsters, and then there's a team of special military that defeats them. It's literally a combination of those two things.
I thought it was going to be like an anime version of Pacific Rim, but it doesn't seem to be that.
Right. I would watch that.
I would too.
Right? Like, originally thought that would be cool because, like, you see Kaiju Egu as the title in that cover, that looks like something could be some sort of Pacific Rim thing. But this is, like, just a mash of the other two. Oh, well. Maybe it's good. I can't knock it.
Yeah.
it does seem like a bit derivative.
I'll see what people on Twitter say about it.
Yeah, and then the rest, you're right, there's just a million more isekais.
How to love your elf bride. I was reading the one is like, he got a house and it came with a slave.
Me playing Stardew. Wait, no, I can't say that. Leave
it out. This one's so long I can't even read the title. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my ... Oh,
I saw. I literally. That was when I opened up on a new tab to read the whole name. That I know what that one. Yeah. That's funny.
Ridiculous.
Oh man. Well, we got some bangers.
Indeed.
And some potential bangers. So all in all, not too bad of a season.
True. Looking forward to it.
Got stuff to watch. Yeah. But moving right along to Rain's question of the week. Wolf, what
this week's question of the week is, if you could change one major historical event, what would it be? Oh, okay. So, you know the Huns from China?
I do. I'm familiar.
I'd want them to win.
Oh, you're...
Just to see what happens.
Right. Okay.
Would we have the Huns today instead of the Chinese? Would there even be the Great Wall of China? Where would we visit? Where would tourists visit in this year of 2024 without the wall?
They sure were pretty close to winning.
They were? There's something even better. There's probably historical fiction written just about that.
There probably is. What is it? Fall anime? We need a Huns victory anime. Your historical event is encroachingly similar to mine.
Ow!
I'll say it. Get the bleep button ready.
Okay. We're canceled. Show's over. They're gonna nuke us off the planet.
What would have happened? That is coming out alongside the Huns victory in fall season 2024.
Oh, I can't wait.
No. My real answer is what would happen if the Titanic didn't.
That's a unique one.
Oh, right? Because, you could easily say nothing.
No.
That would probably be most people's answer, I would wager, is nothing.
You're fools.
However, right, exactly. An event like that, so big, so historical, that permeates time, some ramification is going to happen.
Absolutely. There were probably a lot of really important people on that boat.
Exactly. Thank you. There were, because it was supposed to be the unsinkable ship and a sail that tickets were super expensive for the time period. And you had all sorts of people from the rich to economy bottom feeders on that boat. Surely there were people, and even of importance, and even in the bottom feeding thing, you never know if one of them was a secret genius, right? And you invent something that we don't have today.
And now they're dead.
Exactly. So, I think it would have been cool. It would be
Leonardo DiCaprio probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't even know who he is. His big thing is the Titanic.
he'd be a nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio. If you ever want to be on this on the episode with us,
I just thought of a ramification.
Hit us up on Twitter.
So you know that paint me like a French girl thing? That probably wouldn't exist because that's from the Titanic.
It is popularized by the Titanic. That is true. I don't. It's not exactly from it, but
I would know about it. We would know about it.
Oh, I 100% agree. We definitely wouldn't meme on it the way we do. That's 100% true. We would, the biggest. Maybe a lot of people died, but we did get that one meme.
What would people do when they go on the edge of the ship and they put their arms out and feel the wind in their hair?
Oh yeah, I'm the king of the world. Where would they be without that? Exactly. We need these.
Media
things.
would be broken.
It's historical relevance. Right. Exactly. People wouldn't have an unnatural fear of icebergs.
Exactly. We wouldn't have gotten the submarine.
No.
There'd be no ship to go visit.
That's actually okay. You're memeing, but that's true. That event wouldn't have happened because there would be no ship to visit it. They wouldn't have fucking went down to the Titanic to explore it. Dumb cunts. God. Dumbest shit that's happened recently.
Absolutely. It is only rivaled by some billionaire's wife who drove her Tesla truck into a lake and drowned. Because it was advertised to be able to be like, to act as a boat.
What a cunt. Oh my god. Alright, Wolf, take it away before I hear more stupid shit.
I'm a Wolf, taking things away. Thank you for watching episode 114 of You're Ridiculous. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified of the next episode. If you're watching on a podcast website, hit the plus and give us 5 stars to support this show. You can follow us across the internet, the main cast at ridiculous_cast on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow Lucas at 7angry with an E, and you can follow me at Rainbow Does without the W. We hope to see you guys all again next week, but until then, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.